Hey you! So let's talk about the Power Rangers Legacy Wars Street Fighter Showdown short film. Now, I've got to admit, I was impressed. There's a lot of stuff that happens in it. So I'm going to kind of do two things. I'm going to kind of react to it and post this video separately, but I'm also going to be talking about it and then leaving that into the video anyway. So let's have a look and let's begin. See, that Megazord, I generally don't think it needs to be bigger.
My name is Ryu.
I love the shot.
Is not the world I know. I've been brought here against my will. Now I'm being hunted by powerful warriors known as Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Ryu, you've been brought here to die.
Oh, it's a bit nice.
No one's dying tonight.
Let's find out.
JDF in the suit. Oh, very, really cool person that knows this stuff. Can Jen do that?
Hey, Pinky.
I like Chun-Li.
Are you alright?
I really do like the Pink Time Force outfit. It's really cool.
Why are they targeting us?
Just more. Also, love the fact Andrew Kramer's put in this.
We're in trouble.
Stay focused.
The suits look really, really cool. I've got to admit, they look really awesome. Now they found a really nice place to shoot all this, because that is a very, very nice location.
Who's that?
I actually gotta admit, I loved that they put Ninja in this. Tommy just appears really right at the end.
I'm not your enemy.
What's going on here?
Does the name M. Bison mean anything to you?
It just feels like M. Bison. It's like he's really bad. We've not been able to defeat him. Ciara.
Even more power. Her name is Rita Repulsa. Rita Repulsa?
I love this bit.
What name is that?
What kind of name is M. Bison?
Oh, she should have gone, touche.
Wants to fully corrupt the morphin grid and rule both our dimensions.
She's been creating evil rangers to fight us. With Bison's power, they'll be
Oh,
unstoppable.
evil rangers. It's like,
We have to defeat
could not just be rangers that are from different dimensions fighting?
We gotta save Ninja.
Ninja's the statue guy, right? He created the power coins.
We were able to track his energy signature back to Bison's lair. But we can't defeat him alone. We need you.
I need you.
What's this?
Power coin.
They just talked about it.
Created one power coin before he was kidnapped.
I just really wish Chun-Li had got like a ranger form as well.
We're in.
It'd be also cool if Cammy was in this as well. Now I kind of like this. Also, I really like the dragon dagger sound. And the Dragon Zord looks pretty much as it would have been. Although M. Bison, I generally thought he would have been a bit meaner looking. I generally think he would have been a bit more sterner. But oh, these shots are really, really nice.
Ninja!
Yeah, why is Ninja there? Like, I understand, but you think that he'd be captured.
What they've done to me. We don't have much time.
Oh, I really wish they tried to do the same voice. Ninja! But you think Ninja would be locked up. No, don't do that to Ciara. Oh wow, and Bison can take on Tommy.
Ryu. Tell me, how do you expect to beat me now? Now that I have more power.
You're not the only one with more power. It's Morphin time! Dragon Sword!
Go, Megaforce!
Crimson Hawk!
Crimson Hawk.
Now that we have the Ryu Ranger, let's settle this.
Like the music. Oh. You can see a lot of people now cosplaying as the Ryu Ranger. Nice time.
Together.
Super Mega Mode!
Oh, see, that's really cool. Everyone has an attack. Why don't they have an attack in the game?
Bison's finished.
Yeah, that last hit really did it. I like your new armor.
Thanks. Ninjor gave me an upgrade.
Why is this like the very beginning? Thanks.
Good job.
Why, I'm Tommy.
Honor to fight by your side.
Definitely prefer you Rangers more as allies than adversaries.
You think that you've beaten me? Rita has given me
Bison
an
is
army
strong.
that will never be defeated.
All the people that you can't beat. Jose Knight, just run him in there.
Ready for round two?
Always.
This should have been an extra thing. Oh wow, a lot there. That's awesome. Hey you! So I've just finished watching the Legacy Showdown, and I've got to admit, I really enjoyed it. I was very skeptical on this. I generally thought that this was going to be a thing where we got really random things, where it was just going to be oh, okay, but it was quite long. I would have liked a little bit more fighting with the other Rangers. I think that would have been awesome. So like in the last shot, you see that all the Rangers and the Street Fighter characters all run towards other Rangers. For me personally, I would have liked to see a little bit more fighting. I'm hoping that there may be an extended cut on this, but I really liked the fact that they were fighting. It felt like a kind of mini episode, and it was shot really nicely. The locations were stunning, to the temple, to the back alley. It felt very much like a proper fan film, and it could be a proper episode. So with this, I always find interesting that fan films or people that take on projects like this make it 10 times better than the show. Can you imagine if this was like the anniversary episode, if this was like a full half an hour, 24 minutes, 25 minutes, whatever? This would be awesome. Even when rewatching it, because I've seen this originally very kind of briefly because I wanted to see it and see what it was like, I was still blown away by it. I really like the cinematography. I'm very skeptical when it comes to the Bat in the Sun stuff, because even though they get some stuff wrong at times, this one just felt really kind of like I could watch this, and it felt like it was a follow-up to the Green Ranger versus Ryu. I did kind of find a little bit that Jason David Frank's acting was a tiny bit wooden, especially kind of at the end. It just felt very like, I have to be the Batman. It's like, oh, I like the upgrade. thanks, Ninja gave it to me. That sort of stuff. I thought that it could be slightly better. That may, oh, they got a thing there. That maybe it could have been slightly like more happy towards like seeing his rangers. You've just defeated M. Bison. You know, you kind of think you'd be straight to it. And also, if you're watching and you see this thing that's right above my hand, it's the glare from the sun, so I'm really sorry. Or otherwise, I'd have to do that all the time, and yeah, I can't really adjust myself to do it. I always find it interesting when re-watching these things because you find so much in it. So I'm just going to skip back a tiny bit. It's kind of really weird because you see it's all kind of CG and they got loads of different ones. So but I like the fact that you saw loads of other different ranges in it. I'm going to have to like count down and probably maybe put on the screen what they are. But it just reminded me of the game. And I like the fact that it goes like ready for round 2. And it's like you are now taking over and playing that game. You are now the outcome to what's happening. And that I thought was actually kind of really interesting. The 3D model of the Megazord at the front, I think it needs to be a little bit bigger, but it felt kind of out of place. The Dragonzord, on the other hand, felt okay to what sort of size it was. But I think I would have liked to have seen maybe more scattered Megazords, you know, definitely from what we've seen in the game. I did like the fact that it was possibly Erin Cahill's voice as Jen. I think it was her. I'm going to say it is her. So I like the fact that it was kind of gruffy and evil, and I would have loved to have seen all these Rangers actually properly going at, like, say, Tommy or Gia and actually going forward. I think, oh, that would be perfect. So I'm hoping that if they're going to do something again, something like this again, we're going to see more fighting with the Rangers. That would be awesome. You know, it could be what we wanted from the anniversary episode, where you could have multiple Rangers fighting. You know, I don't know what to say. I would recommend going checking out the entire video, double checking and watching it and supporting it, because it was actually really, really nice. Very great, in fact. And, you know, I'm just so excited. I'm trying to get my words out. I'm trying to say, hey, go watch it and give my thoughts. I would kind of like to see more of these. Now, originally, I made a video on how I wasn't happy with how Street Fighter was in it, but I kind of want to see more now crossovers, like Turtles or VR Troopers, you know, and then seeing like little films like this. People are like saying, oh, I kind of want Tekken. As much like that, maybe Mortal Kombat, because that's been done. So I kind of think it'd be really cool. But I kind of really wanted Chun-Li to have her own range of power. I think that would have been awesome as well. Her morphing into like a Blue Ranger, that would be awesome. And then obviously kind of like making this longer. Now I know that they probably didn't have that much time, or that everything went into the budget or whatnot, but I think seeing something like this would be cool. I want more now. This is like giving me a taste, and like I just want more from it. But yeah, I highly recommend it. I say I kind of do and don't like Bat in the Sun at the same time, but this was what I wanted, what I expected, and I'm so glad that I waited for this. Yeah, again, like maybe it'd be really cool if, like, later on, like you'd see more Rangers taking the lead of being leaders. So you could have, like, say, Austin St. John is one Ranger, or you could have, say, oh, I don't know, Mike Jin, you know, he be in this as well. You know, it'd be really cool, and I'd love to see more projects like this, because I generally think that the fans do this slightly better than the actually, or no, slightly better, correction, they do it a lot better than actually like people who officially produce this sort of stuff. So yeah, all good, highly recommend it. It's a good watch. I could watch it over and over again and I wouldn't get bored. I like the tie-in with Ninja making the coins. The only thing I would say about that is I really want him to have his proper voice, like Ninja. I know it's not the great one. I know I get slated for doing it, but I think that kind of would be in a good one. Like, oh, Tommy, you're here. What's going on? They heard me. But again, like, M. Bison takes Ninja because they capture him, but then they just let him battle. You think that he would be kind of kept away, and that could have been a multi like thing of like the search for Ninja. That would have been cool. But I like the fact they got a Ninja costume, or is a very good CG model of him. But yeah. I just generally don't know why they had him battled and almost destroyed. I thought they would have generally have had him along, like actually probably in a chamber producing the powers, making evil Power Rangers. That would have been cool. Yeah, so I am gonna leave it there. That was an awesome video. I'm really glad it was out there. It was worth the wait, and I can't wait for it to happen again if they make more of it. So yeah, so Rangers, what are your thoughts on this? What did you think about this video? Did you like it? Did you not? Let me know what your thoughts. If you could have your own Ranger to lead the team, who would you have your 3 ones? And what are your 3 Rangers that you choose when actually like fighting in Legacy War? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you've liked this video, like, favorite, comment, and consider subscribing. Hit that cheeky notification bell because it helps out the channel. And leave a comment. Leave a comment because that's kind of cool. I want to read your thoughts. Anyway, Rangers, thanks for watching, and check out all the other videos if I've not mentioned it. And as always, Rangers, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.